Hey guys, what's up? It's Sydney and I'm back with another
makeup tutorial.
Alright, you guys know what time it is. It's spooky season, so we are doing another Halloween makeup tutorial. So in this video, you will learn how to get this entire look. That's right, step by step. Who wouldn't want that? So if you guys are going out for Halloween and you need a last minute costume, all you gotta do is learn how to put this beautiful face on, and then you can go out wearing a flannel or something like that, or just rip up a t-shirt and bang, outfit. So if you guys need a last minute costume or you want to learn how to create this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so as you can see, I start off with my base, just like always. So right now I have some translucent powder baking under my eyes, and also in case of any fallout when I'm doing this look. Okay, so if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm looking at the photo that I'm doing. So this is what I am going to try to recreate today, and this look is by, her name is Aroni Hossein. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but Morphe actually posted this picture on their Instagram, so I'm going to try to recreate this. All right, so starting off with my P. Louise primer base. Just blending all of this in. Sometimes it's easier to just blend this all out with my finger. All right, let me actually bring you guys in so that you can see my eyes a little better. I'm using my James Charles palette today. I'm gonna start off by going in with the shade 10% off, and I'm going to use my JS5 brush, which is what I usually always start with. We are just putting this all in the crease. We want to try to stay close to the crease with this one, and then we'll kind of pick it up and blend it out to the side a little bit so that it meets kind of like the corner of my eyebrow. So we want to stay close to the crease with this color because I am going to be adding a lighter color to this shade to blend it up more. So I've actually only gone out for Halloween once so far, and I definitely don't plan on going out again. I feel like a lot of people are going out this coming weekend, November 2nd, but like, I do not want to celebrate Halloween when Halloween is over. Like, come November, my eyes are just on the prize, and that prize is just like turkey, honestly. That's all I'm thinking about after Halloween. But if you are still going out for Halloween and still need a last minute outfit, go check out my last post, which was a Violet from Willy Wonka tutorial. Very simple, very easy, put together very quickly, and a pretty easy makeup tutorial, I'd say. So I'm now taking my JS8 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Code James. That is just this little orangey brownish color, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that upwards where I just stopped the 10% off shade. Wow, I am loving this background. Oh my god, it looks like I'm kind of like on a green screen. Okay, this is much better than my wrinkly backdrop. My cousin does not let me forget it, that it is wrinkly. So thank you, Stephanie. So I'm now going to take my JS9 brush, and that's this more pointed blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Benny and really get in to my crease here. And focus really on the inner crease, trying not to blend it too much outside of the crease because we want this part to really show when I go to create the cut crease. So we want to make sure that this is also very tight in our tear duct line, so we'll go in with a smaller brush when we have to get it in here a little better. Once we get this all nice and tight in the crease, we're gonna start slowly blending it outwards to the corner of my brow. And just make sure that you are taking your time with this because sometimes blending can get a little messy. Okay, so I completed the other eye off camera. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my JS13 brush so that I can get deep into my inner corner of my eye with this same color, Benny. All right, so I'm now gonna take my JS8 brush and I'm just gonna slowly blend out with the shade 10% Off. We're just gonna blend a little over top of what we just did. So from here, we are going to go in with my P. Louise base and create that cut crease. If you ever have to fix a cut crease because you did too much over the shading color that you wanted to really like pop, I always just take this little JS14 brush and I just slowly outline that cut crease to make it pop again. Now again, I mentioned this before, but when you are creating your cut creases, I really wouldn't worry about having the end of the cut creases on the outer corner be so perfect, just because you are just gonna end up blending more shadows into them, so like really doesn't matter. All right, so we have our cut creases. I'm gonna go in with my JS11 brush and I'm gonna use this shade Punch Me. I'm just gonna take it on the brush like that and just pat it all over the cut crease. So this is just like a nice nude shade. I'm gonna take all over. I'm kind of sad that this look doesn't have any shimmer to it, but like, I guess we do want to look a little fierce, so shimmer is out of the question. So I'm just tapping this all along the cut crease area. From here, I'm gonna take the JS12 brush and I'm gonna go in with this shade 10% Off again. And I'm gonna start taking that on the outside and bringing it to the inside slowly. Just blending this all over. I like that this is like a nice like brick color. I think that's a good way to describe it. Again, if you have to keep going back in with the small brush to recreate that sharp dimension look with the darker shade, go ahead and do that and then just kind of blend it out. I'm not a perfectionist, people. You can also see how I left a little extra of the 10% Off shade on the sides. So you'll see in the look that we actually use that to do like our nose contour. So we're gonna make it dramatic. So like I'd be like the actual like wolf, you know? And we're gonna go ahead and go back in with our JS9 brush, go into the shade Benny and start blending out the edges with that. Now I'm gonna wipe off everything that was on my JS5 brush and I'm just gonna kind of lightly blend all of this together. And I'm gonna go in with my JS8 brush one more time and blend out that top. We're gonna go in with the JS13 brush and we're gonna start working on our lower lash line. So I'll start with the shade Benny and I'm just going to take that all along my lower lash line. We wanna make sure that we connect it with all of the blending that we did up here. I'm gonna take my smaller brush to create kind of that like cat eye look. I'm gonna take the same brush and blend it out with the color code James. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye off camera and then we'll come back for more of the special effects on the rest of the face. Okay, so now that we have both eyeshadows complete, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. Going over where I went in with the eyeshadow on the inner corners. That was with a NYX pencil. So I'm now going to use this Revlon liquid liner. I haven't done liquid liner in a minute, so bear with me. This looks scary without mascara, but just wait on it. Alright, there is a reason why I never do eyeliner anymore, and this is it. Alright, so we have our winged liner on. I have not had eyeliner on in God knows how long. I'm not vibing. I'm really not. So from here, I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone really quick because we are going to be working on our brows a lot. So I'm just going in with the shade Face. I don't want to do too much highlight with this because again, this is like the only part of the look that like isn't matte, but we do want a nice highlighted brow bone. Okay, from here, we're gonna start working on the brows. So I'm going in with this NYX brow gel and I'm literally just swiping up on my eyebrows and just making them look very hairy. So this is a time where it's okay to not have perfected eyebrows. You can tell there's a little bit of texture going on there. So I'll now take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Slowly add some more texture to the brows. You can really add texture by using this little thing and basically combing them the opposite way that they should be. All right, we have our brows done. They would look a lot better if I had, I think, like more hair on my brows, but that's okay. So now it's time to add the texture on the side of my face. And with this, I'm just going in with all of the shades that I used on my eyelid. I'm just gonna be using this JS14 brush the entire time. So I just wanna be making lines for texture and I just wanna be following basically where all of my contour is. And this has like no set pattern to it. You just really want to keep going. I'll also use some of my dip brow to create more of that dimension with a darker shade. It'll look like there's more texture to my face. I don't have face paint. Like I always say, we gotta make do with what we got, people. Again, you're just going in with all of the shades and just creating random hairlines. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the other side of my face and I will be back to finish the rest of the look. Okay, so we are back. We have completed the rest of the hair on the face. So from here, I'm gonna be taking my JS8 brush and I'm going into the shade 10% Off. And I'm making my nose contour out of this. So we wanna be very dramatic with this. Looking dangerous. Ooh, I'm cringing. Sorry. For the nose, so I have this dark black lipstick and I'm just going to be false alarm. I don't want to use that on my nose. I'll use that just on my lips. I'll use my liquid liner for my nose. So we're just bringing it to about here. And I'm just gonna kind of color it in. We'll use our brush in a little bit to spread it all around. Now, normally I would suggest using face paint for this and also for the hairs on the side. That would be much easier. But again, I'm poor. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start kind of blending this out a little bit so that it's not just like a straight line across my nose. I want to kind of blur it out so that it looks a little more natural. So now we're just gonna take a line down the middle of my nose into my lip with the eyeliner. Okay, now I'm adding my matte black lipstick to just the top part of my lip. Okay, so it was extremely hard to just keep it on the top lip. Again, I still suggest using face paint for even the lips because you can tell you can still kind of see my lips underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a makeup wipe and I'm gonna put it on my lower lip. So from here, I'm just gonna outline my lower lip. I like trying not to talk so it doesn't get on my lower lip. Outline my lower lip and then apply your red lipstick. I look ridiculous. Okay, so from here I'm gonna apply some blush. Literally just tap like slightly. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Face to highlight my face. So I don't want like a lot of highlight for this look, just because I do want to try to keep it as matte as possible. So we're just doing some subtle highlight and just like a touch on the nose. Okay, I'm gonna hop off camera, do my mascara real quick, and I will be right back. So this is the final look. I am very impressed with how it came out. I definitely don't think it's as good as Aroni's, but I am very impressed with myself. This is the first time I've ever tried something like this, so let me know how you think I did in the comments down below. I think I did not too shabby. Yeah, this was actually really fun creating this look. It's a shame I will not be dressing up for Halloween again this year, so maybe next year. Again, just some tips. Definitely try to go with face paint for the actual like face part. That was a little bit of a struggle, but other than that, I think this turned out not bad. Really not bad. Maybe a little less nose contour. That's fine. We don't need to deal with that right now. Yeah, let me know how you guys think I did. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and of course hit that subscribe button, please. I love creating these kinds of looks. I love doing little looks, like everyday looks, to something as dramatic as this. Who knows, maybe I'll turn this into one of my everyday looks. But yeah, that wraps up this video. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. And if not, well, see ya.